How do I, for whom have a wealth of knowledge, right, speak to a people who are broke, right, but think that they are wealthy, or think that they are rich, or think that they getting paid? See, how do I, for whom have a wealth of knowledge, even start discussing finances if I'm enslaved, right? But see, this is the thing about a slave, right? Do the slave have a burning desire to be free, or do the slave inspire or aspire to be like its master? So if you go the way of your master, would you not have the same fate that's awaiting your master? See, you have to understand that where you at is in the middle of where you going. See, this is what I was saying when I was you. See, I was trying to tell my uncle, he's my hero. See, that's what I'm trying to, but he got strung out on drugs, right? He made a bad decision. But that bad decision didn't make me see him any lesser. It made me want to help him more. And in me trying to help my hero get back on track, I saw my wife being my hero. And see, that's why I'm apologizing to her, because I was trying to be her hero, but I didn't understand because my uncle never got back on track. But that's why I say I don't blame no one, because I now understand why my mind is so great. But see, now it's like people want to kill me. But I'm saying, well, you tried to when I was a kid and I survived. But now, how can I survive the world starving me? And I'm saying, man, the Bible says, and now you say you judging me. And I'm saying, y'all preachers been judging man since I was a kid. Now, if you gonna tell us this, well, why you not being held to the standard that you getting paid to set? See, so now I'm saying, well, wouldn't the money that you collecting every Sunday now be the evidence of how you sold Jesus to poor people? And now these poor people can't even stand judgment. So now they do what the people did in Jerusalem and Florida. They try to kill me out of fear or anger or jealousy or ignorance. Whatever it is, it started when your ancestor had Jesus crucified. See, so this crime that your ancestors called a sin has now brought judgment against your image. See, now the Bible says that God made everything after its kind now. So we all believe that, right? But what about the devil, right? So the devil made everything after his kind too, because the Bible say he escaped because of Adam's biting of this fruit. So now, when did the Bible ever say that the devil was caught? Because when Jesus was me and he was just as hungry as I am, the devil had a conversation with him, according to Michael. So this is what I'm saying about people who read the Bible. Like, what about history, right? Like, why don't you see me like Dr. Martin Luther King? Like, why don't my friends see me like Dr. Martin Luther King friends seen him, right? Why don't my friends see me like Minister Malcolm X friends saw him? Because Minister Malcolm X was once a pimp, a thief, right? And then he became the man that we know as Minister Malcolm X. But now when he was a thief, a pimp, you know what I'm saying, a heroin addict, nobody killed him. Nobody. But when he cleaned up his life, the people who clean his life up is responsible for shooting bullets in him in front of his children and his wife. So why religion now is not on trial? Why am I? Why are you taking my love and not judging it to Minister Malcolm X, who was a pimp, a drug dealer, a heroin addict, a thief, and became the greatest man in your religion? You had to kill him just like Jesus. Then you had Dr. Martin Luther King, Christian. You put him in jail. The man had to write a letter from a Birmingham jail talking about you preachers, telling people we all right. See, this is the evidence that I'm using, not against the church in Jerusalem, but the church and the mosque that Minister Malcolm X told us about, and the church and the religion that Dr. Martin Luther King wrote about in a prison cell in Birmingham jail. See, y'all still living.